I'm home from Florida. I learned all kinds of great stuff and got a tan, and I'm ready to answer some questions. So there is so many good products that are going to be on special on Tuesday. It's like the main things I take. So it's a great opportunity. Sorry, my dog wants to come in. It's a great opportunity to share with other people. Come on. Because I can get a good deal. Because now you can use your own link. So even if you don't like sell doTERRA or anything like that, you just have a doTERRA account. When you log into your wholesale account, now it's gonna have a pop-up and it says refer a friend. And you click on that link and it gives you a special code to send to other people so that they can get their products at the best price. And then you actually get doTERRA bucks. So not points, they're doTERRA bucks, and then it pays for your product. So it's really pretty neat. So you don't have to be a salesperson to help people. You just want to tell them like what's working for you. And so I think that that's a pretty cool change that doTERRA did this while I was in Florida. And another thing that they did was they took away the enrollment fee. So in the past, like I've sent people just a little link because they're like, I just want a deep blue, or I just want, Spearmint, the new one. And I send them the code, but then they have to spend $35 just to get that one product. So now that's all gone. So when you send them your little code, they just get the product at a wholesale price. So deep blue, if it's, $32, it's $32. And they get the choice of having their wholesale account. So I think that's really neat. So all you do is go to doTERRA.com, log into your regular account that you have. And if you're not somebody, the wellness advocate who sells, you're just a customer, it's going to pop up and give you that refer a friend link. So I highly recommend taking advantage of that for BOGO week because it starts on Tuesday and it runs through Friday. So I'm going to show you what products they get. So you guys get this. Any customer, anybody in doTERRA is allowed to get the BOGO box, but I'm going to tell you some of the extras that new people get. So the whole theme is rest and digest. Is if you don't have good digestion, if you don't have good diet, it's going to screw up everything else. It's going to make it so you can't lose weight. It's going to make it so you can't sleep at all because all your dopamine and your serotonin comes from your gut. Or maybe not all of it, but like 90%. So if things aren't working well in there, then you're not going to sleep well. So it's really important that you get the digestion down so that you can get the sleep down. And we want to help your nervous system get into that, instead of it being like on hyperdrive running from a dinosaur or a tiger, like you're like the cozy little rabbit in its cozy little den having a carrot stew. Is when your nervous system is freaking out, all of your blood gets pushed into your arms and legs. So your digestion is not working. So that's why they'll eat and then they get acid reflux and they can't go poop, or the opposite, they've got diarrhea. It's like their body's not absorbing those nutrients. It's because the blood isn't there to help like do its thing. So we want to help the body chill out so we can get all the blood back to the middle. And then everybody's happy and everyone's doing their thing, right? Isn't that like what we're trying to do, is get balance in our life? So we want the good probiotics. When you get the crappy kind from the store, they're not encapsulated with this special film that makes it so that they can cross through the acid in your stomach so that it can actually make it to your small intestine. So you want this kind. I've taken so many different kinds. I used to be a colon hydrotherapist, so I took like Standard Process and Nature Sunshine. I'm trying to think of all the different kinds that I've tried. I love doTERRA's because it's got that special coating so that it's going to get that full 7 billion shot to your gut. And then we want the enzymes because every system of your body requires enzymes. So as we age, we need to supplement and bring in more digestive enzymes. And, it's just helping break everything down so that it's not going to end up stuck places and go where it's not supposed to go. So it's going to work on bloating and gas. It's going to help you sleep better. because when your food's not digested well, now instead of your body working on healing itself in all the other places, now it's got to like do overtime in your digestive tract. So when you take your enzymes before you go to bed, then you're making sure that your digestive system can rest, and then your body can go be like, oh, you know, that shoulders, we've been meaning to get to that. I think, Bill, yes, Bob, we can get to that tonight. I didn't know. I'm imagining all the little cells, you know. And then the other oil that we're getting is Meta Power oil. This is like hot top, the oil everybody wants. I add this to the water that I drink because it's helping my fat cells go, oh, it's summer, and then flatten out instead of them being like, nope, it's winter. hold on tight. We want our fat cells to flatten out so that there's the appearance of less of them. And then we're also telling our genes to not create more, right? Because once we have them, then we have them forever. So the ones we have, we want them to flatten out. The main thing that it's doing though is it's balancing your blood sugar. So throughout the whole day, if you've had a lifetime of your blood sugar going like this, now we need to work from the inside to heal your metabolism so that you're going to be able to sleep, so that you're going to be able to rest at night, so that you're not going to get those huge ups and huge crashes in energy. This is supporting every system, all your adrenals, and specifically the way that I'm using it is for cravings. So when I drink it in my water, I don't want sugary things because I have goals in my life. What sugar doesn't do good things for me. It's kind of like crack. It doesn't make me feel good about myself. I don't feel good inside. I can't focus. So using the Meta Power, it cuts that craving and then I'm able to focus. And then I don't hate myself because I couldn't get anything done. You know, not that I do anyway. And then Spearmint. This one's amazing. So actually, like what I'm doing right now, it opens up your throat so that you have better communication with other people. So if you're having a moment like where you're like, okay, like I need to go have a talk with this person at work, or I need to go talk to my daughter or my husband, and I want to help like support myself do that, you can rub it on the throat, or I'm going to put it in my hands and I'm going to breathe it in. And the other way you can be using it, it's really good on your stomach. So like if you tend to like have a nervous stomach, rub it all over your tummy and it's going to keep those chill so that you don't feel as nervous, and for nausea, things like that. Well, let me stick to the digestive stuff. And then also, this is like the mainstay. I love that they put Digestion in this BOGO box because that means I can stock up on it. I don't have the roller. That's the one it comes with. So I just have the 15 ml to show you. So what I do with it is I put it on my hand and I'll lick it. And that's going to soothe, like if I, like when I don't really get acid reflux, but I'll tell clients that. I like to do it because it tastes good, and then it's like a breath mint, and then it's going to work in my digestive system. But if I had acid reflux, I would lick it, and then it would just completely get rid of that whole situation. So the benefit of using the Digestion oil versus like, you know, like over-the-counter antacids is this isn't destroying your bones. So people that are taking over-the-counter antacids, your body doesn't know what to do with that much alkaline. So now it's like, well, or if you've had too much acid and then you're going to put too much alkaline, it's got to figure out how to balance the pool again. So it ends up taking it from your teeth and it takes it from your bones. So it's really not good to use that kind of stuff long term. We want to use the stuff that's actually going to heal the system and heal the membranes in the digestive tract. So for like ulcers and things like that. Lavender, I've also used for digestion. So for like gas on a baby or just like gas in general. Digestion and lavender, they go really good together. Lavender I'll use in a moment of high panic symptoms. I'm trying to be very FDA compliant right now. So you put 4 drops in a glass of water and you're going to drink that in a situation where you need an intervention, like to get back inside your body, to get grounded so that you can get your nervous system to chill. So I always have lavender with me. I used it a lot while I was in Florida because I was worried I was going to get burnt because I'm kind of a ginger. So after I got out of the shower, I had my lotion. I put 4 drops of lavender. I put it all over my back, all over my chest and my lower back, in that weird spot where you get burnt in the armpit. And I'm like, I got a tan today. That was just yesterday that I was in the sun all day long. So lavender's a really good one to have around. And I would use it in my diffuser at night. So you use your lavender. You can take it in your hands when you get out of the shower and rub it into your scalp. Oh, and I would do that with spearmint. Spearmint and lavender would be like super nice in your, especially if you tend to have that shoulder and neck and jaw tension from sitting at the computer. Oh, that'd be good. Lavender, spearmint, just like totally go to town and like be all spa, because the more that you can get into the habit of being nice to yourself at bedtime, then you're going to make a habit, in your brain, like so that you're not living in that scarcity, contracted, fearful life. We're trying to expand into trust and into love and like be a balanced person, right? So be nice to yourself so that you trust yourself, you trust God, you have a better life. Cedarwood, oh, it's so good. This is another one. So if you don't have a problem falling asleep, but you have trouble staying asleep, you need vetiver and cedarwood. The deep woodsy ones are the ones that are like, on the commercials for sleep pills. This is the side that puts you to sleep. That would be like lavender. And this is the side that keeps you to sleep. So when you use like lavender or vetiver and cedarwood together, rub it on your lower back because it helps to bring your energy down. Or they even say like in your bedroom, don't leave your lamps on the table where it's up high. That's why like in fancy spas, the lights are on the floor because it helps to bring your energy down. So I actually have little lamps on my floor. So, what's the other one? Oh, so it's perfect timing for this BOGO Box business because I didn't have any more of my Serenity soft gels and I really wanted to take it with me to Florida. I was fine anyway because I was so sleep deprived with all the stuff we were doing. But I've got Serenity oil, but in this BOGO Box, it's the Serenity soft gels. So this has helped so many people get off of other prescriptions for sleep that are not good for you long term. And if you're trying to get off melatonin, because you don't want to take melatonin for too long either. So the soft gels themselves are really good to be using on a regular basis, especially if your mind has a hard time letting go. But it's kind of neat, the study that they did. It was a doctor in Oxford University that he made the Serenity soft gels and the oil. And the Queen of England, before she passed, she was a part of, he was the Queen's physician. So I'm pretty sure she was taking Serenity soft gels. Made me happy. So maybe more of the royalty are taking Serenity as well. Damn, we know they need it after all that, Now all the stuff all over TV we're watching. They're all screwed up. They all need it. So I was going to make some recommendations. If I was going to be working on my digestion and my sleep stuff and my nervous system, because the probiotics, this is kind of like we're giving ourselves that really good hit of the good bacteria that our body needs. But if you're not getting enough fiber, then it's kind of pointless because it's like buying a bunch of fish and then not feeding them. Like I have all these beautiful tropical fish in my fish tank and then not feeding them. They thrive off of fiber and to make a healthy gut biome so that we're going to have all the systems of our body work well. So I recommend getting the doTERRA fiber. So you just take a scoop, little or a half a scoop, depending on how strong you want it. Like for a kid, I would do like half a scoop. And then for an adult, a full, and just a glass of water. And then that's going to be your fish food for your tropical fish inside your gut that are maintaining everything for you. The other thing I recommend is doTERRA's Advantage, the MetaPower Collagen with the ADH. This is the whole thing about like full body healing and fixing everything. If you really want to work on your metabolism and repair a lifetime of your blood sugar doing this, you know, from like not sleeping well and like working night shifts kind of thing, drinking too much caffeine, like the whole thing with your adrenals, you really need to be on the collagen. So it's just the little powder packet. I put it in a glass of water with my fiber. You can do them both together if you want to save time.